Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to You Today. Here are today's events.
So today, Trump was spotted at a Mexican restaurant eating Mexican food.
A lawsuit alleged against Trump said he wanted to fire women he found unattractive, then gave his daughter Ivanka a raise for undisclosed reasons.
Recent studies show that removing a woman's ovaries will decrease overall lifespan. So it seems you can only live long and prosper.
Last week, Trump and Hillary squared off in the final presidential debate, making it the second most boring fight this year since Batman vs. Superman.
Actor couple Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have divorced after 5 years of marriage. In other news, adoption rates in South Africa dropped over 75%. I wonder why. You know, I've always wondered how Lupita made it over here to the States.
I was wondering about that.
You know?
Tom Brady was recently put on suspension for destroying an iPhone that could have had information on Deflategate on it. During his time off, he was seen at a local Apple store returning 25 smashed iPhones.
Amy Schumer became the first female comedian to make it onto the Forbes list. Now, we're just waiting to see the first funny female comedian make it to the Forbes list. I'm kidding.
No, but seriously. A company called Ruin Days is now selling anonymously packaged tubes of glitter that explode upon arrival. You can mail them to your enemies, and it's great. In fact, here is the address to the Andrews University Student Finance Office.
According to studies shown in September, exposure to bright light may increase men's testosterone levels and could lead to a greater sexual satisfaction, which explains Victoria's Secret's latest line of sexy coal miner helmets. Just another reason to be Chilean, I guess. More news is on the way. So stay tuned after a few messages from people we wish were our sponsors. We'll be right back.
My name is Karen Filbert and I run a little shindig called Fab Fit. We get completely ordinary people and we turn them into pre-Olympians. I used to use the employment method of threatening to get eaten by sharks to make them work harder. But now I use Doritos. We breathe Dorito, we dream Dorito, we seek Dorito. Matter of fact, I am a Dorito.
Keep on working! No, get off me!
Good evening and welcome back. Here's a continuation of today's news.
So as you know, on October 4th, Trump's running mate, Michael Caine, and Clinton's running mate, Mike Pence, squared off in the vice presidential debate. After what happened in previous debates, you would think they would have learned from previous mistakes. But both guys went off on the same tangents. Hillary's missing emails, Donald Trump's future immigration policies, Obama's birth certificate, name-calling tactics, the list goes on and on. It's kind of like the Taco Bell quesarito. It looks new, but it is just the same 5 things wrapped up in a different order. You know, none of it is going to be good, but since everybody's talking about it and it's 9 o'clock at night, nothing else is open, you try it out, only to go to the bathroom 2 hours later questioning your life choices.
One thing that set the Mike fight apart was halfway through, Pence turned on the Trump Foundation, calling it an octopus-like organization with its tentacles all over the world, and accused it of misappropriating funds. Caine responded by saying that those statements were untrue, and they could have misappropriated funds because they were too busy using them to fight Captain America.
With political season in full swing, it's apparent that many voters don't want to vote for either Trump or Clinton. Here to comment is rapper Cameron Van Buren.
All right. Mr. Van Buren, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for, thank myself, actually, for being here.
So, you said you're going on tour recently.
I am.
What's the theme of your upcoming tour?
Actually, the theme of my upcoming tour, well, it's called the Coat Tour. It's like a play on couture, you know, like high fashion. So, the Coat Tour.
Couture.
Do you see this coat?
I do, and it's marvelous.
Thank you.
So what should your audience expect in your tour?
Well, they should expect actually changing weather conditions. We will have rain, snow, wind, and they should expect to bring coats and see coats and wear coats.
So just a lot of coats.
Coats.
Okay.
Do you see this coat?
I see it.
The coat tour.
Man, it's hard to not see.
Good.
So, what are your opinions on the political situation today?
Well, who are we voting for these days?
Who are we not voting for these days?
Well, I'm probably not voting for Donald Trump or Hillary, but Kanye 2020.
So just hold out for Kanye.
Yes.
Maybe the country will burn a little until then, but we'll be fine.
You know, honestly, you might be right, but Trump might just open the door for Kanye, you know? Kanye 2020.
In an ego battle between Kanye and Trump, who do you think would win?
Oh, Kanye.
Okay.
He's superior.
All right. Now, we've both heard of your recent Twitter beef with a politician. Well, not really politician, but he's trying. Donald Trump. Can you tell us a little about that?
Honestly, I was just tweeting about what was going on in the news. You know, I don't pay attention to politics. I decided that I was going to ignore this entire election just because our options are terrible. We have a liar and a fool. And so I was tweeting, I was like, I don't even know about this Donald Trump guy. And he was like, you don't know who I am? I'm Donald Trump. I was like, well, I could see that, but what do you do for me? He was offended because I don't really care about him.
Understandable. You know, it is hard to tweet a humanoid tangerine. But let me ask you this question, Cameron. So, due to your Twitter beef with Donald Trump, we know you have a upcoming song that addresses said beef. Would you like to give us a quick sample or taste of what you have coming?
Well, actually, I decided because I don't support Donald Trump and don't want to give him any publicity, instead, I will premiere my new song about coats. It's called Do You See This Coat? And it goes like this. Do you see this coat? Do you see this coat?
I see, yes.
Scales on your armor got you looking like a lizard, but I'm looking like a wizard. Do you see this coat? Would you like more?
Please.
Oh. Do you see this coat?
Yes.
Do you see this coat? I don't really rock bling, but the ice cold sting, and I'm trying to stay warm. Do you see this coat?
Wow. Give it up for Cameron, everybody. Cameron, we'd like to thank you for being on the show, and we appreciate you taking out the time. Thank you.
Of course, I appreciate being able to take out the time.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh, yes. You're all blessed to be here with me.
Hey, guys, it's been great. Thank you for coming to our weekend update, and hope you have a great weekend.
That's it for you today. See you next time.
Vote for Kanye.
The camera's over there.
Vote for Kanye.
Did anyone order pizza? Where did they go?